What was your role in World War II?
I was a gunner.
And how many years were you in World War II?
When it started, it's over.
When
I
it
spent
started,
30
it was
years.
over.
I spent 30 years military.
Uh-huh.
So that's the way I have to answer you, because I was out for 1 year and I was called back and I stayed. They told me when I put that year in, said, if you get out, if you take a discharge, we're going to give you a discharge, and then we're going to call you right back. So I re-enlisted and stayed. Back here's where I rode.
Mm-hmm.
Twin 50s. Then they had a turret down here, had 250s on it. 250s up here. They had 150 up here. Plus on this side we had a 75 millimeter cannon.
But where,
Navigators loaded it and the pilot shot it. It carried 8 rockets plus a bomb load. This is like an aircraft
and this is a
Doolittle
picture of the
Raiders
bomb.
used. World War II. This was called a medium bomber. This guy here, I flew with him when he was a second lieutenant. He became our commander. Plus, he went on to be a major general. He's dead now. But Murray A. Bywater, he was one of those pretty boys. He had long black hair
Mm-hmm.
and duck-tailed it back in them days. And he married the beauty queen of Salt Lake City. But now, the World War II, I was a tail gunner for a while, but I didn't. This squadron here, had the longest air battle of the Pacific War. I used to fly with him over to Salt Lake City, and we'd be there. He'd say, well, we're going to be here 4 or 5 days, and we'd got liberty then. But this right here showed the outfits that he was with. It showed them all here. The squadrons. See here.
Mm-hmm.
We had the 47th, 46th, 47th, 48th. And I forgot to remember the other one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you some pictures here. There's missions they had. This is killed in action. Did the work. These is the guys that done all the work. We had the flying torpedo. It looked like a little airplane hanging down here, and it had wings on it. And they'd drop it, it'd do the figure 8, then we had them do the 0, and they dropped them. This is during Japanese, we from island to island hopping. It was called the 41st Bomb Group, and we had 4 squadrons. And to start this thing, I'm going to tell you a little history.
Okay.
World War II broke out. We, in the Army Air Corps, we had 735 airplanes, top speed 90 miles an hour. For a squadron, we had 2 B-18s. You've seen the pictures of these little 2-wing, orange-colored airplanes?
Mm-hmm.
We had one of them. That's called a PT-17. But those B-18s would only carry one 500-pound palm, 90-mile-an-hour speed limit was it. This is the guys. And I say the biggest majority of them's all gone. Oh, this is when we come back from down under and we was in Hawaii on reorganizing. There wasn't but just a few of us left, and we had to reorganize and get more airplanes and more people that's trained to go back. But it shows the islands where we hit. But we was started out in Marshall Islands, and we was in I forget a lot of them islands we was at. But the big island, the last island, was Okinawa. I was proud to be American. It's one thing that I always cherished about being in World War II. Before we went in on the beach, chaplain got us all top board. We had prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Then we went ashore. It's just like over in Okinawa. I was in the China Sea, and as far as you could see going in there was ships, aircraft carriers, but USS Tennessee sat out there with them big 16-inch guns belling, shooting 25 miles away, and you could see the black smoke come up, and it leveled Naha of Okinawa. We landed up at, let me think of the name of that place, if I can remember it. But anyhow, it's up where it's only 7 miles across. We landed in the China seaside. The Marines landed on the other side, and we met the next day. When we went in that evening, it was just pouring the rain, and the first night I was in a sweet potato patch. The next day I was all in that old clay. But the next day we started going south. We took a mile a day. And the way we'd done it, we run the Japs in the caves. Then we put concrete on them. After World War II, I found out from the northern part of Okinawa, which was 91 miles long, plumb to Naha, they had tunnels. We found out when the war was over, after they dropped atomic bombs, we found out that Hitler sent parts for those jet aircraft. They had 13 that we found under the runway over in Japan. They had a place down there, they was putting them together. But if they'd have got them together and got them out there, the war would have been different. They might have whipped us.
Mm-hmm. And then what was it called again?
B-25 Billy Mitchell.
Okay.
Billy Mitchell got court-martialed because he was an officer, and he got all fired up about something that he didn't need to know. Got his nose where it shouldn't be, and I put it that way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.